welcome or welcome back to my channel, Being Louisa. So today's video is sponsored by Nurses.co.uk. Nurses.co.uk are an online website with all things nursing, from job posts to blog posts, and they've expanded their midwifery section with us. Today's video is going to be how to smash the first year of university, midwifery edition. Now, I'm so excited for this video. I cannot believe my first year was 2 years ago. Like, what? And it's just so weird to think, I'm a third year. Like, I'm a third year. Technically, I can be like giving you this advice because like it's been and gone. I'm even on my second year, and like I actually did pretty decent in my first year. Second year kind of fell on my butt, but the first year I did pretty decent. So yeah, like, whoa, I'm actually qualified to like tell you guys some of these stuff. So I'm going to be speaking about like things I wish I had done, learn from my mistakes, also learn from the things that I did. So one thing that really helped me is that I was not afraid to ask for help in first year. Like, I know I've done a whole video about this already, but I wanted to like reiterate that I was not afraid in first year to ask for help. As soon as like I was secured, I was in the course, I did my testing and I found out I was actually dyslexic, which I always thought. But then after a while, when everyone tells you like, no, we're not going to test you because you're not dyslexic enough, you kind of just think, okay, maybe I'm just dumb. But I finally got tested when I went to university and I am dyslexic. That is official, and that was the first step for me to getting help. So then after that, I was able to get like official like help on exams and have extra time and like, you know, certain things that I needed. And also when writing essays, I got really cool software that can help me write it down because I have a terrible short-term memory, like absolutely terrible. And so I was able to get certain help. So make sure you go and get help. Like, don't feel bad about it. It's there for us, we're paying for it, so you might as well just use it. But yeah, so that's one thing. And then my second thing is take notes. Take notes in every situation you're in. At university, take notes. I know people say the lecture slides are online, it doesn't matter. Like, when I go on my computer, I end up watching TV on my computer, okay? It's terrible. But my laptop has about 10 tabs open that is just full of TV shows, okay? And it's bad. I get sucked in. Happened earlier today. I was supposed to be doing something else and I ended up watching completely different shows. Like, just save yourself aggro, take some notes. If you're not good at note taking, then yeah, just like get the slides open. Hopefully your lecturers will put the slides on before the lecture, and so that you can download the slides and you can write your notes on that, so that the main framework is there. But if you're like me, you get distracted later on when you go on your computer or whatever it is, I like to just write down notes, and like whatever little extra comments they're saying, I'll write that down. And then when you're on placement as well, get yourself one of these babies and write down a bunch of notes. This is for the notes. Like, this is from halfway through second year. It has some like essay stuff that I've started to write in there, and then also third year I've been writing like a little diary in here. There are so many things that I wish I'd written down in first year that would be so helpful now, and I can't remember it because it happened so long ago. So yeah, no, definitely get yourself one of these, a notebook. This is an A6 notebook because it fits perfectly in my tunic. Was it A5? Can't remember, but it fits perfectly in my tunic pocket, and I've written on so many things, and it's such a lifesaver when you need to remember something quickly, or you want to remember it in the long run, like your mentor / practice supervisor may have said something really helpful and you just write it down there, you can remember it, you can like, oh, look at that, it's there, I don't need to remember it. Obviously you will remember it eventually, but you know what I mean. But yeah, so that's another tip. So another tip for smashing first year is get to know your library. Get out as many books as you can, as soon as you can, from your library. That really helped me because I don't like spending money on books, especially books that I'm like probably not going to use after a couple of years. I'm really weird. If I can, I'll take them out of the library, go there. Or like just learn the library, learn the system, see where the extra help is, see where the printer is, just in case you're one of those people who likes to print off the lecture slides. Learn the lay of the land. Then also get to know people in your class, because they will one day be a great help to you. You never know, you may need help on an assignment or on an essay or for your OSCE or for whatever it is. You may need that help. You may need to practice with someone, or you may just need someone who understands what you're going through. So get to know people in your cohort, get to know them, become friends with them. It's really helpful. That's one thing I semi-regret not doing in first year, is getting to know array of people. I have one best friend in my cohort, and then I have people that I would consider friends. I don't know if they would consider me friends, I don't know. But I have people I would consider friends, and then I have like acquaintances, like people I would say hi to, and then like there's the rest of my cohort. And it's so bad, but then also my cohort is quite cliquey. I think the other years are quite cliquey as well, but people always say that they're not cliquey. But you notice that people sit next to, like, who sit next to who. I'm like that floating duck, especially if my best friend's not in. I look like such a loner. I am that floating duck that will sit anywhere. I'm like, just give me a seat. Just give me a seat. I just need to sit down. But otherwise, I wish I did have a bigger group of friends so that when I needed help, I could ask for it. Like, I couldn't go to my best friend, but that's one opinion. I like to have a big array of opinions and of help to see things from different people's perspectives. That's just what I like to do. But yeah, so definitely get a big group of friends who will be there for you, especially that people that can help you with your homesickness, because I know that's a real thing, and I know some of you guys are struggling with homesickness, like if you've moved into halls for the first time. So yeah, and they will help you with homesickness. They will help you like for your weekends, but also they'll understand you in the course, understand what you're going through, and also be able to help you maybe with the essays and stuff like that. So get yourself a nice group of friends, because that will really help with first year. And then also get stuck in, if you can, join a society, join a club, join like a sports team. Get stuck in, because it's so important to like find roots. Like in first year I did cheer, but at Kingston University. And yeah, even though I stopped around Christmas time, whenever I see some of those girls, I still say hey, because it's just like, oh, I recognize your face. And then in St. George's, I did cheer for second year, and I did it for all of second year. I loved it. And some of those girls I talk to now because I made friends, like, you know what I mean? So that's something I would suggest. Definitely try and get stuck in at your university so that you can get connected and find like some people that you can call friends and like, let's go hang out, or whatever it is, that when you're having a bad time, they can be there for you to pick you up. So I definitely suggest that, because as much as studying midwifery is like different to like studying a regular uni course, you're going to need help, both socially and academically. And I feel like you should have friends within your cohort, yes, because they can understand what you're going through in your degree, but you should also have friends outside of your degree, because then you just get a break for them, but also you get an array of people that you know, and that's good. Like having diversity within your friends, even if it's just within what they study, is always good, because you get a different opinion about different things. But yeah, so I think the main things are always asking for help, and also writing down loads of notes. Any tips someone says, anything that you think will be important, write it down so that then you can later learn it and remember it eventually. And those are my two most important things. Everything else is just a bonus, I think. But yeah, so I hope this has helped, guys, and until next time, keep on being you. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below with any questions or suggestions, and don't forget to subscribe to get weekly updates. Bye!